hope you're all doing well today. It is a beautiful day outside, so I brought my computer outside. I hope you enjoy the background. A little nicer than being in the stuffy inside. So I'm also going to make this video short, so if you watch it this weekend while it's very nice outside, that you still get plenty of time to be outside. But maybe you'll get time to do it next week too. So I want to say hello to Giovanni and Corey and Robbie and Miranda Bentley and Chance and Theen, Declan, Ethan, Mason, Braden, Kaylee, and Bradley. I hope you're all doing well, and I'm going to have a surprise for you soon. We'll see if your parents want to talk to you about that. I also want to say hello to all my friends at New Holland Early Learning Center and whoever's watching today, maybe my grandkids, maybe my family as well. So hope you're enjoying this, finally getting some nice warm weather to be outside. So okay, today, the day is, let me get my calendar here. Today is Friday. There you can see Friday. The month is May, and the number is 15, year 2020. Let's count to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we are. And if you remember, that's a good start to be able to count by fives. If we start with 5 and add another 5, we get to 10, and add another 5, we get to 15. So that's the first 3 numbers counting by 15. 5, 10, 15. One thing I have to watch, I gotta be careful my papers don't blow away while we're outside. Nice, beautiful breeze going too. All right, Sunday, Monday. Oh, that's a different song. I always get mixed up with that. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. All right. We usually use the other list for that, but we'll just do it that way for today. So today is Friday, May 15th, 2020. If you're writing a journal, write 05-15, which is 15-20, short for 2020. I hope you're writing journals because I want to hear about all the things that you are doing while I can't see you. Okay, so we want to review a little bit. Let me prop down my papers with my nice heavy-duty vase here so that they don't blow away. Okay, you remember we started talking a little bit about time. To turn this guy on so he can say hi to you.
Hello, how are you? I'm Kelly, the teaching time clock. Move my hand and I'll tell you the time. Now it's 1:10.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to take my watch off to show you this. So I want to show you what it looks like on this, which is the same as this. It's an analog clock. So there, my clock says that the hour is 1, the small hand.
And I'll tell you the time.
Now wait. Okay, so the short hand is at the 1, and the little hand is at the 3. Now remember, counting by fives, we go around, and every number is 5.
Move
5
my
minutes.
hand and I'll tell you the time.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 minutes in 1 hour. So right now my watch shows 1:15 because each number represents 5 minutes. So when the big hand's at the 3, that's 15 after. So we move it, if we keep going to the next number in 5 minutes,
1:20.
it will be 1:20.
Now it's 1:30.
All right, and if it keeps going around, you count by fives and gets to the top, it's the next hour.
Now it's 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. That is what it will be when it gets to the next hour. So keep practicing those times.
Let's play again real soon. Bye-bye.
All right, bye, Mr. Time Clock. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, like I said, it's going to be kind of short today. We don't have any new letters because you already did all of the letters for the whole year. We do want to talk a little bit about some combinations of letters yet, though, and I will get back to that next week. But right now, we want to review our alphabet. Now, this has a couple of pictures for each letter, a little bit more involved than what we have seen in our classroom, like on the train that we had up high that you looked at when you saw the letters in the pictures. There was always just one picture. But as you're learning to read, you're going to learn, and how we talked about the different sounds that the different vowels make. And so this has two pictures on some of these because some letters, especially the vowels, have different sounds. So I just wanted to say that before we go through all of them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the sounds, the basic sounds that we do with the 5 vowels is A, E, I, there's O, and U. Those are the 5 of the 26 letters of the alphabet that are vowels. The other ones are consonants. So that's why there's 2 pictures on each of those, and there's a couple other letters that make different sounds that have 2 pictures as well. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go through all the letters and the sounds for a review with the short vowel sounds, because that's usually what we learn first. So we're just going to do that, and then we'll go back and talk about the different sounds. Okay? A, apple. B, butterfly. C, cat. D, dinosaur. Sorry, often it's a dog or dinosaur. Dinosaur. E, egg. F, fish. G, goat. H, heart. I, igloo. J, juice. K, key. L, leaf. Whoops. Sorry about that. Okay. That was Karina calling me. I have to talk to Miss Karina soon, but I'm going to finish this first. All right, where were we? L, leaf. M, mittens. Numbers. 1, 2, 3. Numbers starts with the word for number starts with the letter N. O is ostrich. P is pig. Q is Now that's a girl. That's not What's the little symbol there? Do you know what that means? That means a question. The question mark. So question. She is asking a question. R, rainbow. S, scissors. Turtle. U, it didn't say T, turtle. U, umbrella. V, volcano. W is worm. X is xylophone. Y, the box is not a different sound for X, but it's the X at the end of the word. So they have, because you usually have X more at the end of the word than the beginning. So box, and xylophone. It makes kind of the Z sound at the beginning of a word. Y, yarn, and Z, zebra. All right. Let's do a quick ABC song, because we haven't done many songs here today yet. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? All right, so I am pretty sure that my whole class knows their ABCs. You guys are doing a great job with that. So now we move on and you practice the sounds and put those sounds together with the other letters to make the words, and then you're reading. It's so exciting. So, but unfortunately, it's not real simple as far as the letter sounds, because they do make different sounds. So we just have to learn our sight words and learn how the different letters work together to make the words. So it's not hard. You can do it. I know you can. So the short A sound is apple. The long A says its name. Acorn. And over here, this is not a vowel, but the C can make 2 different sounds. It makes a soft sound like Cindy. See if you can pick your letters out of your name too. So cereal box, or Cindy, and then cat. Sometimes the C makes the k sound, the hard sound, which is like the K. So we have cat, or cereal for the C. Next we have E. We have the short vowel sound for egg. And then we have the long E, which says its name, eagle. It's a bird, but it's a special kind of bird called the eagle. I think most of you know what that is. Okay, so the short I is igloo, and then the long I sound, oh, I see, I was going to say leaf. That's not an I word. It's ivy. It's a special kind of a leaf called ivy. Do you hear that I? The I says its name when it's a long I sound, ivy. All right, what is next? Here we go. The O. We already talked about the short O for ostrich. And here is the door is what? That starts with the long O, says its name, open. Open. The door is open. And you can hear the word, the letter O in the word open when it is the long letter sound. Okay, last vowel here is U. So the short U sound is for umbrella. Umbrella. And you all know what this funny creature is. A horse with a horn on his head is a unicorn. You say the letter U, and then it makes its own name sound. Unicorn. Unicorn. There you go. Long U. Okay, so we talked about the X, the different X's. When it's in the beginning of the word, sometimes it makes the Z sound, like in xylophone. End of the word, it's still X, like box. So Y. Y can have a lot of different sounds, and we haven't really talked about this much, so I will explain this now quickly so those of you who are really getting into reading will understand. The Y can make a lot of different sounds. So most of the time, the beginning Y sound is yarn. Now, at the end of the word, it could sound like I, like a long I, as in fly. Fly is spelled F-L-Y. So we don't say flya, like the Y, like the y sounded Y. We say fly. The Y makes the I sound at the end of the word fly. And here we have a picture of a baby. So baby is spelled B-A-B-Y. Baby. Now we don't say ba-ya. Like with the Y, we don't say the ya sound. We say baby. The Y is at the end of the sound, at the end of the word, but it has the long E sound. So Y can make a long I or a long E sound at the end of the words. So there you have it. All of our letter sounds. Okay, so one more quick thing. I'm going to read you a book. So we've talked a lot about our letters and our letter sounds today. We don't want to forget our numbers. So I found this book here at my home called How Many Veggies? Some of you might recognize these characters. They have a lot of fun videos, and if you haven't seen them before, you look them up. They're called Veggie Tales. They're really funny, and they've got a lot of good stories to tell. So it is by Phil Vischer. Vischer, I think it's pronounced. Phil Vischer is the author. Here we go. This little guy, he's a tomato. His name is Bob. Bob the tomato is taking a trip. A day on the sea will be fun. How many veggies are on his small ship? The answer, of course, is 1. And there's the number 1. Larry the cucumber joins Captain Bob. Can he find a place on the crew? Maybe first mate. He'd be great for the job. Now on the boat there are 2. 2 little veggies are taking a trip. Junior says, what about me? I've got some crackers and soda to sip. Count them again. 1, 2, 3. And there's the number 3. Larry says, hey, who will push us along? I'm not very good with an oar. Let's call Mr. Nezzer because he's so strong. Now on the boat there are, that's right, 4. Junior says, Captain, our numbers are growing. Soon we'll be rowing, the wind will be blowing. But tell me, please, how will we know where we're going if no one is sitting up there? We need somebody up in the air. The gourd they call Jerry is next to arrive. His compass and spyglass will help them survive. So quickly they vote him shipmate number 5. That's right. 5, just like your fingers. Woo. It's fun to be outside, but sometimes it gets a little buggy. And send him up high in the air to stare at the sea from his chair. 5 little veggies, no room for another, the perfect vocational mix. Till Jerry says, boy, I sure do miss my brother. And Jimmy becomes number 6. 6 is enough, Bob remarks to his men. At least it's not 10 or 11. But Percy jumps in, and when Bob counts again, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you hear the rhyme? 11, 7. Only one thing we're missing, says Larry. A parrot. Now that would be great. Then Laura shows up with her pet parrot, Harry. And now on the boat there are 8. Now let's find the rhyming words again. Great 8. Great 8. 8 little veggies and 1 silly parrot, who came, you'll remember, with Laura the carrot. The weight, sir, says Junior. Our boat cannot bear it. We're headed for trouble, I think. Our boat is beginning to sink. Yes, 8 little veggies, all trying to bail, starting to argue and whine. I'm coming, yells Archie, and I've got a pail. He jumps in, making it 9. Whine, 9. Think, sink. Carrot, it. Parrot, carrot. Lots of rhyming words there. Should have started at the beginning of the book. 9 little veggies, all wet to their knees, beginning to shiver and shake, turn to see something come out of the trees that makes their heart quiver and quake. Goliath the giant, a big bumpy pickle, runs down to the dock with a shout. I'm no good at sailing, but I just love bailing, so I'm going to help you guys out. Now, predict. What do you think's going to happen when Goliath the giant jumps into that little boat that's already starting to sink? Do you think he'll save the day and help to bail out and they'll be saved? Or do you think they're all going to sink? Do you think they're going to sink? I even made a rhyme. If you predicted they would all fall in the water, you are correct. Splash! There's the SH sound I was going to introduce you to this week. We're going to do that next week. SH. Splash! I think I introduced you to that last week. Goodness. So much going on here. Miss Cindy's getting a little silly. There they are. All in the water. I think they're okay, but they're very wet. 10. Number 10. 10 little veggies all taking a bath as soggy can be. 1 little parrot looks back with a laugh and pilots his boat out to sea. All by himself. Everyone else is in the water. Could be having fun though. Being in the water is nice. So let's see what rhyming words are on here. Bath, laugh, be, see. They have the same ending sounds. Okay. I hope to see you all soon. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.